This is the University of Michigan.
What a football game we're going to have here this afternoon.
You are looking live at a sold-out
103,000 Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor.
This football game from Ann Arbor.
The nation will rock with the praises of the Maize and Blue this evening.
Where we respect integrity and honor excellence.
The jubilation and cheering long into the night.
Here come the Wolverines.
We are loyal Wolverines.
Today, your football team is #1 in the country, and it's all right here.
Standing for Midwestern values, hard work, determination, and an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
The old season is over. It's going to be Michigan.
We are the best university in the world. Students and athletes and professors achieving at the highest level.
You better believe it.
This is our legacy.
Go Blue.
And our future. We are proud members of the Big Ten Conference in pursuit of national championships.
We'll win this championship.
We have won more games than any team in the country. No one has won more. We believe in football. Championship football.
He has off the shuttle cross. Did it right.
Michigan touchdown.
Shoelaces dropping in the wind.
We shy away from no challenge or opponent. We bow to no man. We bow to no program. We are Michigan.
But Michigan Dynasty, yet again, #1 in the country after a 12-0 regular season. And all we got to do to win the Big Ten championship here today is beat Ohio State for the second time in a week. Now, this is an interesting scenario, and I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. I mean, yeah, we could have faced another team like, go say, Oregon. I think they were up towards the top of the conference, but both of the teams you're looking at right there, Michigan and Ohio State, beat them throughout this season, and we all remember our game against Oregon. That was the worst team we saw all year offensively for whatever reason. So the right two teams are here. Let's see if we can come out on top yet again over the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the #6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
An automatic bye in the college football playoff is on the line, and a conference title as well, as Marion Stewart will bring it out. I tried to fair catch that at the very last second, to no avail. So a little bit of a rough start in terms of field position for the Michigan offense. That hasn't been a problem for us all year, but you just never know, and especially playing a team for the second time, and especially a team the caliber of Ohio State, might be a little bit rough. As here's Donovan Edwards on the run. And also, we said last week's game, the regular season matchup, was going to decide the Heisman. Perhaps not. I mean, this game is still pre-Heisman awarding ceremony, so you just don't know, and no blocks. Donovan Edwards will lose yards back to the 21-yard line. I knew that counter play was a mess right from the start, and it'll be 3rd and 7 for Alex Orji and the Michigan Wolverines. On the move. That is Loveland. That's picked off. Oh, my goodness. Ohio State dropped their defensive end back into coverage. What in the Jack Sawyer was that?
Trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him.
Wow.
His defense now-
Yeah, they've learned all right.
Great field position.
C.J. Hicks. At least it's a linebacker. Well, certainly not the start we wanted.
For the offense, first down.
Michigan defense has a tall order ahead of them here. To throw, and that one's going to be picked off. Rod Moore. One play later, Will Howard throws the pick. Howard got juked.
He's past the 30.
100 yards for Rod Moore. They'll call it 97, but still. Oh, my goodness. Where was that ball even going?
Defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate.
Holy shit.
This guy didn't. It gave him
Chaos at the start of the Big Ten title game.
get to the end zone.
I guess very loosely intended for G. Scott, and we didn't even have to juke. We just had to cut to the middle of the field. That was all it took to get around Will Howard. We had Quinshon Judkins trying to run us down. Rod Moore does it to the Buckeyes again.
So they'll try to add to the lead now.
Well, that was a very interesting first minute and a half. 7-0 Michigan.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
So, Ohio State will get a true opportunity, even though we've gifted them one early on. Oh, juked us there on the return a little bit up to the 16-yard line. And now, if you're Will Howard, how the hell do you get that interception? Your first pass of the game out of your head. Judkins read well. Josiah Stewart in on that, who is one of 3 Michigan Wolverines right now in the Heisman top 5.
Pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds
2nd and 14.
this guy's a complete
Howard
package.
back to throw. Knocked away. Jimmy Rolder.
Talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The coverage looking very good right now for Michigan. However, Will Howard's decision-making, not so much. Empty backfield on 3rd and 14. Stewart tried to get in there. Howard will just throw it to the sideline. 3 and out for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away.
So the Michigan offense will get the football back. You'd think in pretty good field position here. Stewart on the return. We got a block. We'll get the ball right at the 50. 3 plays for the Michigan offense. A turnover. Here's Donovan Edwards. The Don got tripped up on the offensive line. Picks up 4 yards to the 46-yard line. So we'll try and establish the run now. If we don't, you never know if we're going to be able to. Here's Edwards again. Donovan got a block. First down inside the 40. 4th carry of the game. He's got 16 yards. Oh, my. Watch that safety over there. Nope, that's not going to happen, and Orgy's going down.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker.
Is what it is.
You look at that uniform, you
I didn't make any other read. I was just hoping that Samaj got open. Cole Cabana in the backfield. He just transferred today. And here he goes. Cole Cabana
some of those great.
to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 6 from that 35. And how about a nice little screen pass, hopefully to get Alex Orgy going here. Edwards has it. He's going to have to make something happen, and he doesn't. A yard on the play, so a long try for Dominic Zavada. Zavada's kick is up. It looks good, and it is. 10-0. I was just trying to calibrate the timing in my head. That's why it took me so long. I'm like, don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. In the words of Gus Johnson, who's still on my shit list, by the way, Zavada. I know I didn't do that anywhere near as good.
So after the field goal, the kicker
10-0 Wolverines. 5.5 minutes into this one. That Ohio State offense has got to find something.
from a couple of yards deep in the end zone.
Return to the 18.
That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick.
Not a single run yet. Actually, that's not true. Not a single run past the line of scrimmage. Well, we can't say that anymore. I should just shut up, truth be told. Tayshawn Barham there on the stop on Quinshon Judkins. Will we see a Travion Henderson carry in this game? And they go to the RPO. Oh, we were right there until we weren't. First down, Ohio State to the 42. That was just a whiff, I do believe, by Rod Moore. Here's Quinshon again. Stood up after a 3-yard gain to the 45-yard line. Four wide, Judkins the back. Here's Quinshon again, and Mason Graham will say no. 3rd and long for the Buckeyes again from their own 41-yard line. Howard back to fire, swatted away. Jaden Mangum, the safety. Well, they showed flashes, but still cannot get anything going as we are going to let this bounce into the end zone. Touchback, ball comes out to the 20. Yep. Safe to say, first down Michigan. Ohio State sends pressure. Donovan nearly broke out of that. 5 yards on the play to the 25-yard line. Play action's probably a mistake, but we're going to give it a go. There's a flag down, so we're just going to run, pick up the first down for the moment, get out of bounds before Orji takes a hit. However, this one's coming back. So make it 2nd down and 15 now.
Overcome that holding penalty. 2nd down after that previous play.
And we'll go with Edwards. Donovan Edwards. Not sure what the Ohio State defenders were doing. They were just completely oblivious to the fact that that was a run. Receivers just still going down the field. They weren't even, to be fair, our guys weren't even blocking them. Orji scrambling out. Tried to throw it away. We're only going to lose a yard. Back to the 30-yard line. They're doing a good job of containing Orji on the couple of times that we have tried to run with our quarterback. Here is Donovan Edwards. Cuts that back. Good little low block there. Took care of the linebacker for a moment. 3rd down and 3. I think we give ourselves a little bit of a chance here. We'll send Morris. Pressure coming. Orji got it away. Samaj Morgan first down. Woo. That was frightening. Ohio State dialed up the blitz there on that. Edwards again. Have not seen a run for Khalil Mullings yet in this game. He's in the backfield now, but we're going to try and throw the ball. Orji to fire toward the sideline. Going to be 3rd and 4. Let's break something out that we often don't. The fullback screen to Bredesen, and we never had a chance. Ohio State pressure got in there too quick, and Tommy Dolman set to punt it away. Uh-oh. This will be fair caught at the 16-yard line. Didn't put as much on that punt as we would have liked. Ohio State back out here. Play action. They'll go short. Little 15-yard curl knocked down by Jaden McBurrows.
will set up on 1st and 10.
Almost thought we were going to be able to get there. Not the case.
Snap motion from the
From the
offense.
31-yard line, Ohio State. Quick one over the middle. Dropped by Jeremiah Smith.
Second down.
The best receiver in the Big Ten. Although at the start of this year, who would have known that he would have been NFL ready as young as he is.
It's Howard.
To throw, that is caught. Emeka Ibuka
Made after the completion.
brings up a 3rd and 5. Will Howard has started this game 3 of 8. And a minute to go here in this first.
Back to throw.
Howard back to pass. Stewart coming in there. Ibuka did not get it. Whoa. Wow. We lucked out. Punt chases Stewart. Space to return. Could not spin.
The returner brought down by that coverage team.
Yeah, you'd think. You'd think.
Defense comes back out on the field.
Ohio State held to -1 rushing yard here in this first quarter. And we will end this first quarter right here on the run for Donovan Edwards. He picks up 5. What a spooky start to the Big Ten title game. Orji with an interception on his first pass. Rod Moore bailed us out, took it back. It'll be 10-0 Michigan after 1. Quarter number 2 begins.
Offense getting set.
We're doing exactly what we have to do right now, limiting possessions for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Quick stops. 2 yards there on that play, brings up a 3rd and 3. And I called a run, but I do think we're going to try and throw for this. And here we go. Over the middle, lobbed and caught. Samaj Morgan to midfield.
Tackle, but first down yardage.
Couldn't throw that too hard. That was probably getting picked off if we throw a bullet pass. Edwards. Oh, my goodness.
They tackle him behind the line a lot.
Sent backwards 4 yards. Tyleek Williams. Oh, boy.
Dropping back. It's Orji.
Uh-oh. That could be... I'm almost glad that that's incomplete because that was probably going to get picked off if that pass made it over where we wanted it. And that was Tyleek Williams again.
The first down, but needing this crucial
3rd and 14. Alex Orji going to have to try and throw it deep. We're going to go over here. That is swatted away. Couldn't put as much air under it as was required. So Tommy Dolman to punt yet again. This one should be a pretty decent one. They're going to bring this in. And oh boy, the backspin. Down at the 18.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense.
Hit that punt too well.
They came up empty on the last possession.
Buckeyes offense not really getting much going. Nice move there from Judkins, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I wish. Field goal would have been great, wouldn't it? The motion Judkins out of the backfield. Empty for Will Howard, and that was a terrible angle to Carnell Tate, who's got an Ohio State first down to the 42-yard line.
To the line and the hurry up.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense.
Fair, fair.
Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years.
Mason Graham coming in. Oh, they picked him up. Graham got out of there anyway. And down goes Will Howard. Back at his own 36. Oh, God, what did Drew Aller do?
They've had defensive line play just like that.
Howard with Judkins to his left.
Receivers around now before the snap.
Ibuka was in motion. They'll go quickly over the middle. Not much there on the play, but Emeka Ibuka
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
on the catch.
Now the offense facing
3rd down and 12. Ohio State has got to get out of these 3rd and longs.
dropping back.
Howard
For the first down.
looking around. He's got nothing. Fires it toward the sideline. And the Buckeyes are going to punt yet again. Josiah Stewart with the pressure.
Punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here.
And away it goes. I say we let this bounce too. Into the end zone it goes yet again.
Takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone.
Nobody can punt here in this game for a game that's had a lot of punts.
They're trying to build on their lead. They were
First down from the 20. Khalil Mullings Gonna fall forward, rather get dragged forward for 2 yards.
What an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the
2nd down and 8.
front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
Oh, we got to get rid of that. We did. Donovan Edwards with a little bit of a move. He'll pick up 2 more. My God, that was quick pressure.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris.
3rd down and 6 from our own 24-yard line. Pressure coming from the Buckeyes. Loveland has it, but not the first down. We'll line up for it, see how close we're at, see what Ohio State lines up in. Is it worth the risk this early? Is it worth it? Guess we're going to find out. Max Bredesen has it. Man, if that would have been the one time where something went wrong, oh boy. Let's see if we can find Samaj Morgan here on this one. I think we can. Oh, the throw from Orji, not good. 2nd and 10. That's the 2nd time already in this game that Alex Orji has just thrown a really, really bad ball. Donovan for 5. Well, passing the ball doesn't seem like much of an option here today. And here we go. Donovan Edwards, stiff arm, 1st down. To the 46. My goodness. 1st down, Michigan. Orji to fire. He's got a wide open Colston Loveland, who will power forward for a 1st down. Gain of 12 on the play. And into Ohio State territory to the 42-yard line. Edwards outside. A move to the inside. Picks up 4 yards. Already nearing field goal range for Dominic Zavada. 2nd and 6. Oh, I threw to the wrong receiver. We're lucky to get that ball back. Whew. That was frightening. Don't you hate when you hit circle when you mean to hit square? 3rd and 6. There's square, and we're short. But in field goal range for Zavada, very similar to the first kick of the day.
Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Zavada's kick up and true. 13-0 in favor of Michigan.
Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
James Franklin shitting his pants live on TV. Wow, I never would have thought that was going to happen. 5:41 to go before halftime. Buckeyes need to find some life. Now, granted, there is still a lot of game left to be played here, and they've got time to figure this stuff out. Only a 2-score game. Judkins, stretch, he's going backwards. Jaden Mangum yet again. 3rd tackle of the Big Ten championship for Mangum, and a loss of 2 for Quinshawn Judkins. Carnell Tate, the motion man. Howard looking to fire. Big hit on Tate. And then that was Jaden McBurrows, I do believe, that came in and finished him off. 3rd down and 7. Much more manageable 3rd down than Ohio State's been in much of this game. Howard to fire. He's got him in. That's Ibuka. Up to the 43-yard line. Will Howard nearing 100 passing yards. And if Ohio State's going to do something, they might want to do it on this drive. Our defensive line already wasted a lot of effort trying to get out here. Judkins has it. He was a mile in the backfield. Quinshawn Judkins will pick up a 1st down to the 42-yard line. And that is not Judkins in the backfield now, but it's also not Travion Henderson. Cut down hard. Ernest Hausman.
That's exactly what you want to see
Second down and 6 from the 39-yard line. They're certainly using up a lot of clock here, too. Will Johnson whiffed on the tackle. Judkins inside the 30. Oh, is that who that is? The People's Champ, James Peoples. First down, Buckeyes. Howard to fire. Kenneth Grant was... What the fuck happened there? Okay, so there is a lot to dissect.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do
So I'm using Kenneth Grant here, right? And then I get free. And then for whatever reason, I mean, more or less like T-posing? For some reason? Like I was still trying to sack Will Howard, but I just couldn't. And then he ends up getting got by Josiah Stewart. And I thought maybe this was a fumble, but no, the knee was down. It'll go down as a sack and a loss of 4, but oh my goodness. And that's how the 2-minute timeout is reached. Howard back to fire. Will Johnson with a hit on Carnell Tate. Third down and 14. First down marker down at the 17-yard line. Empty backfield for Howard. He's going to fire it deep down the sideline. It's picked off. Jaden McBurrows. And a long drive for the Buckeyes will come up empty.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot.
How is this Will Howard? How is this Ohio State offense? It's like 90 overall at the start of this, when this game came out. And yet Will Howard, in 2 games against us, has been this bad.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long range.
Ohio State would be OSU. There's a couple OSUs across college football, but Oregon is not one of them. There's a short completion for Frederick Moore. Pretty much my only goal here is to try and get into field goal range. Maybe try and go something deep over the middle. That's picked off. I don't know what I saw there, and we have given Ohio State the life they might just need. Both quarterbacks with 2 interceptions in this one. 1:11. All 3 of their timeouts. Ohio State at the 28-yard line. Howard scrambling around. He'll just fire it towards the sideline. Coverage downfield for the Michigan defense once again. Not giving Will Howard anywhere to throw the football to. Howard to fire. End zone. That one's picked off. It's Makari Page. And out to the 16. Third interception of the first half for Will Howard. I have no idea. You're telling me these are the 2 best teams in this Big Ten? Pressure coming. Loveland over the middle. He's got it. First down to the 33. Michigan will take their first timeout. But so, Ohio State still in this game simply because we haven't done as much here in this one with the turnovers than we did on the last one. That was a bad decision to scramble. We're left with 1 timeout now. And it's second down and 9.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun.
Second and 9, Orgy again. We're going to run it up the middle again. Hope he hangs on, and he actually picked up the first down. Can't afford to take that timeout just yet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Orgy escaped 1 sack. Down we go, and this is going to have to be our final timeout. Nothing I'm looking for has been open. Second down and 7 from the 47-yard line. Need a long play here. Maybe get out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. Just didn't have enough time to find Colston Loveland. Orgy to fire it on the run, deep downfield. Frederick Moore. Oh, it's picked off. Swatted into the hands of a safety, and both quarterbacks have thrown 3 first half interceptions. Lathan Ransom got it. What a ball by Orgy on the run. I mean, it's right there. Ohio State is still apparently running football plays. They're inside the 1-yard line.
Chance for just a couple more plays.
Here they go. Stretch play. That's a safety. Oh, my goodness. I guess to be fair, they don't have anywhere to go to kneel down. I mean, the ball is like at the goal line. So they had to try and do something, but a stretch run? 15-0 Michigan. Clock is running. And this doesn't look very good, so we're just going to go down. That'll be halftime. 15-0 Wolverines. I don't know what to say about this game. Second half begins. We've seen 1 touchdown in the Big Ten Championship. It was scored defensively. A kneel down and a touchback for the Buckeyes, whose offense needs to find life. They had more life 7 days prior. Howard back to throw again. He's got all kinds of time. Now he's scrambling around. He'll fire toward the sideline, but there's a flag now. It will go from bad to worse for Ohio State. 1st and 20 on their own 15-yard line. Yeah, right now, halfway through this game, Donovan Edwards is going to win the Heisman. It's a short dump off. Not much this time here for Judkins. I guess they do pick up 8 yards. 2nd down and 12. They just about got all of it back. From the 23, screen pass. Watch out. Judkins is short. Upended. Who was that? That was Rod Moore. We're gonna risk something here and send some pressure. Split T for Ohio State. And it's a play action pass. G. Scott downfield to the 50. Well, certainly not what I was expecting out of that formation. Mason Graham getting in there. Play action. Firing that. Sideline and incomplete. 12 of 23. 3 interceptions for Will Howard. Judkins. Shouldn't get much. Nothing. 5th tackle of the game for Jaden McBurrows to go along with an interception. A full 10 yards for the Buckeyes on 3rd down. Howard to fire. That's completed. Ibuka broke out of a tackle. Bad angle, and the Buckeyes are on the board. 2 chances to stop that play from doing anything other than picking up a 1st down, and we didn't do it. Terrible angle, and then the skill check of the button press. I wasn't ready for that. Yep. I went for the hit to try and force Ibuka to drop it, and then I think that was, I don't know what happened there with Ernest Hausman. It's like we phased around it, but. Oh, well. We did need some tension. Ohio State is on the board. Down by 8 with 12:45 to go in the 3rd.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Cole Cabana, we will take the 25-yard line. Well, time for Donovan Edwards to try and build that Heisman case even more. Edwards. Oh, what a block! What a block! Downfield, Samaj Morgan was a block away from probably securing a Michigan touchdown. On the run now will be Orgy. We'll get what we can. Slide down 5 yards. On first down, we do not want Orgy to take big hits. Here we go. Edwards. That's Jack Sawyer. Loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 46.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just
third down. Over the middle. That'll be caught. Samaj Morgan again. 4 catches for 36 yards here today for Samaj, which might be one of the games of his season. Mullings follows the fullback, Bredesen, and Khalil Mullings picks up a first down. 2 carries, 13 yards, most of it. Right there on that play as the Don is back in. Blocks weren't that great, but Donovan got free. Nearly picked up a first down to the 26-yard line. Counter. Edwards to the 20. That's a 100-yard game for Donovan Edwards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running.
First down, Michigan. Orgy, plenty of room to roll. First and goal. Took a hit to be able to get that. That's okay. It wasn't a hard hit. Here's Edwards. Whoa, Donovan Edwards still going to the 4. How about it, Don? We can get Donovan Edwards in the end zone. I'm sure he's probably going to Heisman pose. However, Khalil Mullings is the back here on second and goal. Mullings down at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that.
We're really going to have a decision on our hands if we don't pick this one up here. Edwards is in. Touchdown, Michigan. Do it, Don. Do it, Don. Where's the Heisman pose? We know you got ice in your veins. Come on.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
See if they can convert the point after.
I weighed for a second, maybe trying to go for 2, but even kicking the 1 right now is beneficial. It's going to force Ohio State into an uncomfortable situation if they're able to claw this one back. Tommy Dolman kicks off Michigan's first offensive touchdown of the game. Comes with 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Howard with Judkins to his right. And Howard on a run. He's still going. He's still going. Will Howard for 9 on the quarterback keeper.
This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback.
I get that Howard's big and all. There's Judkins. Got it. First down to the 36-yard line.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I had a feeling on that one. I picked Clemson. First down, Buckeyes. Here's Judkins. Graham was not in great position. There's a first down again. Quinshawn Judkins is getting something going. Just a little bit of a worry. He'll bring Jeremiah Smith in motion. Will Howard back to pass. Has all kinds of time until that time eventually ran out. Second and 10 from the 47. This will be Judkins. Graham got him for a loss of 1. Third and long for Ohio State again, and this is where they've been all game long. Howard, quick one. Cutting it in toward the middle is Jeremiah Smith. He crosses the 50 to the 48-yard line. However, the Buckeyes set up to punt here. And now, if you're Ohio State, you're running out of time, and this punt is terrible.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds.
What was that, a 14-yard punt?
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful.
Edwards on the carry. Donovan Edwards. Damn near midfield on carry number 21. Yeah, if they were on our side of the field, that was a 14-yard punt, I do believe. Orgy, play action. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Looked like Jack Sawyer that got free off the edge. I think at the very least we have decided that Will Howard ain't winning the Heisman. Edwards backwards. Tyleek Williams again. Forcing the Wolverines into a passing situation, which here today has not been kind to us. 3rd and 12. Orgy tried to scramble around in there. Got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Tommy Dolman will come on to punt. Get this over towards the sideline. Well, looks fairly good. Oh, they're actually going to catch that. Fair catch at the 14. Didn't get it close enough to the sideline. 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Quarter number 3. Long field upcoming for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Great tackle there. Who was that? Not sure. Never saw a number. Might have been Derek Moore. 2nd and 5. Mason Graham is in the backfield. It was a keeper for Howard again. And that time it was Ernest Hausman. 3rd and 10 for Ohio State. Howard to fire over the middle, that is. Oh, my. No, oh, he did not hang on to that. I thought that was a highlight reel catch for Jeremiah Smith. I thought I saw the ball in his hand. Good punt. Stewart, space to bring it back. Amarian Stewart jukes out the punter. Stewart to the 32. We might get a little stupid here. Play action. Orgy looking. Colston Loveland goes up for it. Could not hang on through the contact. 41 seconds to go. I say we take quarter number 4 now. In field goal range for Dominic Zavada yet again. Edwards out wide. Move back inside. Only 3 yards. The only reason I tried to run it out that wide is just to make sure that no matter what happened, this is going to be the final play of quarter number 3, and it will be. Michigan will enter the 4th quarter up by 15 on Ohio State, looking to beat them for the 2nd time in a week and earn a Big Ten championship. 3rd and 7 will start quarter number 4. Edwards, carry, wrapped up. Only a yard on the play, but it's a straightaway shot for the most part for Dominic Zavada. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Watch out. That's a little right, but it is still good. Zavada is 3 for 3. Hell, Dominic Zavada has kicked for more yards than Alex Orgy. It's an 18-point game. Hello, microphone. Tommy Dolman sends this one off. Should be a touchback. It is. Can Ohio State keep their hopes alive? Howard back to pass. It's a quick one over the middle. Caught on his knees by G. Scott. 5 yards on the play to the 30-yard line. We're probably going to get short pass to death now would be my assumption. Mason Graham just fell down. What a move to the outside by Abuka as he crosses the 50. Over 100 yards on 7 catches for Emeka Egbuka in the Big Ten championship game. Empty backfield for Howard. That's a quick pass wrapped up by Jaden Mangum, who's been all over the field here today. 231 passing yards for Will Howard. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Howard back to pass again. That one is off the hands of Carnell Tate. Will Johnson in coverage. That may be the first time Johnson has been targeted here today. Howard looks to fire. He's got Judkins out of the backfield to the 33. Certainly in field goal range for Jaden Fielding now. Howard to fire. Howard running out of time. Fires it toward the sideline. Swatted away. Out of bounds, however. Well, if you're a quarterback, look away. This has not been the game for you. Howard to pass again. He's got a man open on the curl over there, and then he fires it away. I guess he just didn't want to test the zone coverage. He was kind of on the opposite side of the field as it's 3rd down. That one thrown and incomplete. McBurrows on the hit. Buckeyes will bring on the field goal unit to make it a 2-score game again. Fielding. 50 yards out. It is good. Well, they had to come away with any points at all to keep your hopes alive, but now you really need to stop by your defense if you're Ohio State. Eight plays, bunch of time off the clock. It's a 15-point game yet again. Cole Cabana, fair catch in the end zone. And the Michigan offense will look to likely seal this. Edwards up the middle. He got 7. Really should be in shoe clock all the way now. This game is still tight enough that maybe that's a bad idea. You just never know. Edwards, only a yard on the play. We'll run down as much time as we can here before we snap the ball here on this 3rd down. Another carry for Donovan Edwards, and we're going backwards. Ohio State will get the stop they need. Tommy Doman punts it away. Our gunner is over on the sideline again. Good recovery. Not much on the return. I love how that still happens. This game came out in July. Will Howard back to pass. He'll fire toward the sideline. Oh my goodness, what a catch by G. Scott. Nearly picked off by Ernest Hausman. 1st down, Buckeyes. To the 43. Bring Carnell Tate back. Play action. Looking. Howard able to get it away toward the sideline. My goodness. With Josiah Stewart draped all over him. Second down now. From the 43. Howard fires. Big hit over the middle. Egbuka stays on his feet. 1st down, Buckeyes to the 36. Oh my goodness. Jay-Sean Barham lit up Egbuka, but he stayed on his feet. Howard back to fire. It's caught. Judkins out of the backfield. 1st and goal from the 9. 305 yards passing now for Ohio State. Judkins up the middle to the 1. Not a single receiver on the field. 3 tight ends for Ohio State. 2nd and goal. And they hand it to the big man. Touchdown, Ohio State. Oh, boy. This is an Ohio State offense that we haven't seen since quarter number 2 a week ago.
Here comes the point after attempt.
However, they are going to go for the PAT now. So we do still lead by 8. They can't beat us with their next score, but they could tie the game. It'll bounce in the end zone. And now, really got to get something going offensively. Edwards on the carry. Donovan for 6. Even though maybe chewing clock right now isn't the smartest thing, I feel like it probably is the smartest thing. Edwards, we got some blocks. Colston Loveland was downfield. Oh, if we were able to get to that second level, my God.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down.
3rd down and a full yard for the fullback, Max Bredesen, and he's got it, and a whole bunch more out to the 40. That's a big one. 1st down. Clock will continue to roll. This is probably a little bit too stupid. Edwards has it. We'll cut this back upfield. Gain of 8 yards there on the screen. Orgy up to 88 yards passing now, I believe. Khalil Mullings in the game on 2nd down. Mullings out wide. Couldn't pick up a block from Bredesen. He was focused on trying to seal the edge. That's fine. But it is a 1st down to the 49-yard line. Can't quite get this to the 2-minute warning here on this drive. Without a 1st down. Edwards didn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage on his 30th carry of this game.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now.
Oh, boy. 2nd and 11. We're running again. Here's Edwards. Edwards didn't get the blocks.
And they'll stop him after
It'll be 3rd down and 9. I mean, they know that we have to throw the football, but I don't know. I think our best chance is to try and get this screen again. Snap this with about 5 seconds left on the clock because there is some motion. Pressure is coming, and Edwards didn't get out there. Michigan has to punt it away. Dolman's punt toward the sideline. I don't know if we hit our best. Out of bounds at the 23. Probably should have just kicked it straight and probably tried to put some backspin on it. Under 3 minutes to play. The Buckeyes have the ball. There's G. Scott over the middle of the field. They give him the 1st down there on that play. To the 33-yard line, but the 2-minute timeout could be just 1 play away. Ibuka motions. Howard looking. Fires over the middle. He's got a man. Carnell Tate down. And that will be the 2. No, it won't be the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes call their first. 4 catches for Carnell Tate here today. 2nd down and 1. And a handoff. Judkins. 1st down Buckeyes. Still on his feet to the 47. Now it appears they will take the 2-minute timeout. They will. In a 4th quarter that has been owned by Ohio State. They're right back in this game. Howard to fire! It's caught! Ibuka! Inside the 25 to the 22! Uh-oh! Minute and a half to play. Judkins out wide. Howard going over there again. He's got Ibuka again, who burned Jaden McBurrows on back-to-back plays.
So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
And it is going to come down right now to a 2-point conversion for Ohio State.
Who's going to get this onside kick?
They get it. Michigan will have a chance to respond. They don't get it. The Buckeyes will go for an onside kick.
So this is it. You work on these 2-point conversion plays. Now it's time to execute to try to tie this game up late.
On the run. Judkins. He's not going to get it. Judkins is short. And this game and a Big Ten title is going to come down to this. I called the wrong play. I thought I hit the wrong button. An onside kick return for the Big Ten championship. It's up in the air, retrieved by Moore. Down he goes. A minute and 20 seconds left. We are not quite home free, but we are very, very close. As Edwards will get us to the 40-yard line. Timeout, Buckeyes. We're really flirting with Dominic Savada field goal range. If we can at least get this round about the 45 or the 35-yard line. Donovan Edwards, first down. That will seal it. One kneel down for Alex Orji, who didn't do much here today. Michigan survives and is 13-0. We will be the #1 seed in the college football playoff as Big Ten champions.
Special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go. There it is. Oh! Well, so actually we get all of the awards right now. So Donovan Edwards wins Player of the Year, which should indeed, you would think, secure the Heisman Trophy for him. But we will see as these go along, because I'm sure we are going to have a slew of awards. And there it is. Donovan Edwards becomes our first Heisman Trophy winner in Michigan Dynasty history. 373 carries on the year, over 2,000 yards, 29, I believe, just rushing touchdowns. He may have tacked on a few more receiving as well. I'm not entirely sure if that's total or just rushing. But wow, what a season for the Don. And some more, you'd assume. Best defensive player will go to Mason Graham, who I'm sure probably finished as a Heisman finalist. Didn't have the impact that I was really hoping for against Ohio State, and that really probably cost him the Heisman, because at one point he had surpassed Donovan in all of that. Best defensive end goes to Josiah Stewart. 17 sacks on the season, 34 tackles for loss for Josiah Stewart, and a couple of big ones there in the Big Ten championship game. As we move on, Donovan Edwards will win Best Running Back. Feel like we should have gotten this one first before the Heisman Trophy, but it is what it is. Donovan Edwards racking up awards this time around. Colston Loveland wins Best Tight End. Did indeed get over 1,000 yards, although Not much really against Ohio State. He was a tough guy to find. They locked down our best receiving threat very well for the most part. Don't think Orchie got best quarterback. No. Best defensive back goes to Will Johnson. 11 interceptions on the year. 3 of them taken back for 6. 20 total tackles for Will Johnson. Mason Graham wins the Lombardi Award. All right. We move on, and that is it. That's all for awards we've been waiting for quite some time. We get to figure out who is in the college football playoff. And the reveal is here. Michigan, the number 1 seed at 13-0. We will play... Oh, are you fucking serious? We're going to play the winner of Texas and Ohio State. Are we actually kidding? I could play 3 straight games against the Buckeyes? Now, I mean, Texas, we beat them earlier in the year, but Texas, I mean, they gave us a better game in the regular season than Ohio State did. Forget the score. That game was really tight. And really, Texas kind of lost that game in a very similar fashion with just a really bad quarter, although if I remember correctly, that was in the 4th. Texas State is the 4 seed, number 10 in the country. They earn an automatic bye already to the Peach Bowl. Texas State, I do think, is going to get slaughtered. And really, there's a chance for another rematch with us as well, because look at the matchup there. Number 4, Oregon, and number 12, Virginia Tech. You would think whoever comes out of that game victorious is probably going to beat Texas State. They have to. This is year 1 of the dynasty. This is current rosters. And Texas State is a playoff team. Elsewhere in the college football playoff, number 3 seed, Georgia, is in the Sugar Bowl. They will take on the winner of Liberty and Colorado. Colorado has finally lost a game. They lose the Big 12 title to Utah. Wow. That's a big shock. Wow. And then the 10-7 matchup, number 9 LSU and number 6 Texas A&M in an SEC battle to figure out who takes on Utah in the Fiesta Bowl. And these are results that we are going to get right now. We're going to know exactly who we play in the Rose Bowl in a couple weeks. Dude. I can't rid myself of this team. Michigan's 3rd straight game against the Ohio State Buckeyes. We take on Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Let's go check out the other results. All right, so Virginia Tech actually made it past number 4 Oregon. Wow. That's a big surprise. So, I mean, Virginia Tech isn't really going to be that good either. You wouldn't think. So, I mean, if Texas State is going to have a chance against anybody, you got to think it's Virginia Tech. That's not shocking. We already know we're taking on Ohio State. Colorado, pissed off about that loss to Utah in the Big 12 championship, mashes the Liberty Flames. I'm also really confused as to how this worked out the way it did. Because Texas State and Liberty both got automatic qualifiers, and I'm really confused about that. Like, there are 6 automatic qualifiers given here, when there's only supposed to be 5. So I really don't know what's happened, but here we are. And then Texas A&M, number 6 in the country, the 7th seed in the playoff, takes down LSU rather convincingly, 27-14. So there is your final 8. Virginia Tech will take on Texas State in the Peach Bowl. Ohio State and Michigan will meet up again in the Rose Bowl. And I mean, it just keeps getting better in terms of matchups. Like, you got the game, of course, which is just a big enough deal to take on Ohio State once. And then you take on the Buckeyes in the Big Ten championship game, and then you beat them. And then you're like, it just doesn't get any better than this. This is already special enough. Well, now we take on Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, which, of course, has never happened before. The granddaddy of them all. Number 5, Colorado will take on number 3, Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. And Texas A&M and Utah will match up in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.